Welcome to Security Speakeasy, where we talk about all things security. Today, we're talking about embracing the cloud for network security logs. My name is Olivia Vort, and I'm a product marketing specialist at Palo Networks. And today, we have invited Arsh Vishen, a product manager on our cloud management team with a focus on cloud-delivered logging and analytics. He'll be diving into two game-changing reasons why you should embrace a cloud logging infrastructure. I'm really excited to have Arsh here today as the expert on this subject.
Thanks for the introduction, Olivia.
All right, so let's get started here. So log management is a key aspect of any IT organization's monitoring strategy, but logging in the cloud is different from logging on-premise. Can you share some specific challenges that organizations face with traditional on-prem logging solutions?
Sure. So traditional on-prem solutions have posed a bunch of challenges for organizations, especially in the face of the evolving landscape of the internet. The major challenge is the need for scalability. So internet traffic is enormous, and of course, it comes from everywhere. And in the past few years, it's clear that more and more internet traffic is being generated, and also from more and more locations. So that means that enterprises may want to support employees working from headquarters, from their homes, from branch offices, or from coffee shops. And this is a huge problem for organizations who still rely on these on-prem solutions since they require manual scaling and they can't be relied on to support these large distributed environments. Ultimately, this means that enterprises that rely on tracking their logs with on-premise log collectors can struggle to figure out how to account for all this network activity data in order to meet their compliance requirements and also to power other applications that depend on this rich log data being available and accessible. It really boils down to two main things that network security admins need. First, compute scaling, and second, storage scaling. So cloud-delivered logging solutions make achieving these two things really simple.
That's really interesting. So what you're saying is that on-prem log management requires a pretty big amount of manual effort to collect the log data from different sources and might not be the best solution for ease of use and scalability. So I specifically heard you call out that compute scaling and storage scaling as two benefits of the cloud logging. Can you expand on what you mean by this?
Absolutely. So first, for compute scaling, unlike your traditional on-premise log collectors, in the cloud, there's no need to worry about CPU limitations. So a cloud-delivered solution automatically scales computation resources based on demand as opposed to on-prem, providing flexibility and ensuring that organizations are well prepared to execute queries against massive volumes of network data. The second piece is storage scaling. Unlike fixed storage capacities in on-prem solutions, a cloud-delivered solution can really easily be adjusted to store larger volumes of data. And that provides, again, flexibility and ensures that organizations can meet compliance and retain data for other apps like SIMs and AIOps technology that you can use to perform advanced analytics and visualizations. So ultimately, this increases network visibility and security.
Okay, so pretty much cloud-delivered logging is critical to organizations who generate a lot of log data. Can you share a couple of practical real-life examples where the adoption of cloud logging solution has resulted in more tangible benefits?
So I know of a scenario in which a NetSec admin suspected that there was an attack against the network from a suspicious domain. So in this situation, the admin needed to urgently query massive volumes of traffic data to find the traffic that matched this domain. So in order to understand the potential scope of the attack, they needed to query through massive amounts of data. In this situation, again, every second counts, and there's a ton of data. So here, the cloud-delivered logging solution was instrumental because the cloud's compute scalability allowed them to quickly analyze that data. If they had attempted to tackle this problem with an on-prem solution, they might have had severe compute scaling issues. But the cloud-delivered solution allowed them to handle those computational demands, therefore enabling a quick and effective resolution. Now let's look at an example of storage scaling. So as an enterprise, you might run into a scenario in which you want to start storing more traffic data. And that can happen for a variety of reasons, but perhaps the result of a company acquisition. So in this case, manually procuring new logging infrastructure for an on-premise log collector would have made this a really challenging task. But with the power of the cloud, this was really a breeze, as you're just able to simply upgrade the license.
Okay, so thanks for sharing those specific examples. That was really impactful and helping me understand exactly the two benefits. So listening to you speak, it sounds like log data is extremely valuable to having the right log management strategy in place and is extremely vital to helping prevent problems before they become business impacting. So as we close out, can you summarize the two game-changing reasons to embrace a cloud logging infrastructure? What do you really want those who are watching to take away from this conversation?
I think it really boils down to these two game-changing reasons. First, compute scaling, and second, storage scaling. So for compute scaling, in a world where traffic volume is exploding and every second counts in the battle against threat actors, cloud-delivered logging solutions enables fast analysis of huge amounts of network traffic to quickly resolve security incidents. Now, for storage scaling, cloud-delivered logging enables customers to seamlessly amend their logging infrastructure to support their growing security needs and maintain compliance.
Well, thank you so much for all of your insight, Arsh. This has been such a great conversation. Thank you for joining us at Security Speakeasy to discuss the two game-changing reasons why you should embrace a cloud logging infrastructure.
Thank you so much for having me.
And thank you everyone for watching. If you like the show, click the like button, subscribe to this channel, and visit paloaltonetworks.com.